Welcome, everybody, to episode 5 of the LLC podcast for the lifted, the lowered, and the confused. I'm your host, Three Wheel Willie, here with helper extraordinaire Trent, master fabricator Dean, our special guest, Guerrero, over there with his fabulous mullet, and our executive producer, Justin. Today, what are we going to talk about today?
We can start off with this mullet and this ice-cold mullet. I think cold-blooded.
Tell us about yourself, Guerrero. Let the people know about you.
I'm Harold Lee. I drive a 2000 town car Lowrider. It's not on airbags.
Good man.
Hey, you know he wouldn't even have you here if you were on
Yeah,
airbag.
exactly. I work with Will, and I like cars, and I like turtles.
Oddly enough, your car is also
Hey, turtles.
dubbed
Also, yeah,
the
exactly.
turtle
It
body
is.
style town car.
It fits.
Exactly.
So you definitely left
every
turtles.
car club always has that one token turtle, and I'll be that token.
That's true. That's true. Speaking of, man, what do we all cruise to, man? You know, what kind of music you cruise to? I know you got a pretty copious amount of music you listen to here.
Me being a musician, dude, when I say I listen to everything, I literally listen to everything. I go from Mozart and Vivaldi to Cannibal Corpse to the lowrider stuff like Zapp and Rogers. And
Oh, yeah.
it's got to be
You
Zapp
lost
and
me.
Rogers.
Zapp and
Yeah,
Rogers,
lost
my
me
shit
at the
right
metal.
there, man.
Yeah,
You lost me at the metal.
yeah, but everything in between though too. You know.
Yeah. See, I listen, man. I can listen to anything except that.
You don't do metal at all, nothing.
The crazy heavy stuff.
No, that shit makes me want to punch a baby.
Yeah.
I can't do it, bro.
I can't do it.
Clown
I
core
can't
for
do
Will.
it. No, none of that. That's garbage. Hot garbage.
That screaming
Oh,
metal
no
shit.
way.
I can't
No
do
way.
it, bro.
I say the
Screamo.
craziest I go is probably like Lamb of God. You know, but that's good for me, like in a serious, like maybe training. But even when I'm training, I listen to far different things than people would even think. That's rare that I even listen to metal like that.
See, my go-to is 90s R&B. I love 90s R&B, because I'm a lover.
Plan on making babies? What you doing?
Of course, you know what? You got to practice. I like to practice.
Baby making music.
In traffic? In traffic?
Listen, you
That's a
never
felony.
know.
That's a felony, bro. Be careful. Actually, I think it's just a misdemeanor, but you still don't do
That's
that.
Like you lost me at I like to practice.
I
I'm
like to practice, you know? Hey, who doesn't like to practice, you know? But I like 90s R&B.
You don't want to tint your windows, you sure?
I'm positive.
Okay.
Fishbowl, baby.
And it's going to be a felony.
Well, tinted windows, isn't that another no-no for lowriders?
It is, in my opinion.
Didn't want to
In my opinion.
bring up a sore subject.
I'm no gatekeeper, but, you know.
Yeah, cue a picture of my beautiful Cadillac with nice dark tint.
Yeah.
In
you know,
Florida,
it does-
by the way,
Florida, bro.
preserving the interior
And I'll say, it does look good.
and my
It
skin.
does look good. It's not for me, but it does look good.
Now, I will say this, though. I love the tint for what it does. Preserves the interior and stuff like that. But ideally, I would prefer to not have tint. I don't hate it. I like how it looks, but if I had my choice and we didn't live in such a hot state, I would have it all clear.
You just made my point.
Yeah. No, I can appreciate no tint, but I can't appreciate driving it. That's the tough part.
I have to agree with that 100%.
You know what I can't appreciate? Looking for the right CD to play.
This motherfucker. Dean stuck back in 1993.
Listen,
Hey, have you ordered any CDs lately?
why you got to bring?
Any
God,
of
you
you
just
guys-
hit me with it, man.
So, backstory. We were building.
Hang on. Backstory.
Backstabbing.
Take us to the special place and time.
That's awful. Don't ever touch those buttons again, please.
I just found him. I like it.
So we're building your Regal, and dipshit here says, "Man, I ordered some music. I'm just waiting for it to come in." And we all paused, and I looked at him. I said, "What?
Crickets.
What do you mean
said-
you
you
just
said-
ordered some music?"
said,
He's
huh?
like, "I just bought a CD. It's being shipped in the mail." I'm like, "There's
Like
no
Master
way."
P's greatest hits over here.
There's no way you still listen to CDs. And he's like, yeah, how do you guys listen to music? He had no clue that MP3s even existed. He could put music on his phone, nothing.
None.
My man still
None.
has a book of CDs that he cruises in his car.
I did. I said, hold up. I went and
okay,
dusted
brother.
off my
It's
CD
all right,
case
brother.
that I haven't touched in 20 years.
Literally, you pulled that thing off the shelf.
Here
It
you
was
go.
dust.
He got some bomb-ass mixtapes in there, though, for
Yeah,
it.
buddy.
Bro, you had a lot of dust on that. So
Just for you,
I'm
baby.
I'm good with fabrication and upholstery. Technology, not my cup of tea. Never
Apparently.
has been, probably never will be. I'd love to have a good grasp on it, but I'm horrible at it. And I'm not afraid to admit it. I'm just horrible at it. So
If you could see our group chat, it's 90% of Dean saying, "Hey, Will, can you look this up for me?"
That's true.
yeah, actually, I believe Will's name at one point in the
Was
group
Google.
chat was Google. Called you Google. So yeah, recently bought CDs. I may have recently bought the collaborative 12 to 14. I'm not really sure. I haven't counted recently.
Sorry, we introduced you to Apple Music.
Yes.
I know we all used to have that big old book of CDs.
You say that,
I
Pat?
gave yours to him.
I've got
You
mine in
say
the
that
center
past
console.
tense. It's
I
still
did say
present
that,
tense.
Pat. Well,
It's
hold
still
on.
present tense.
Still
That's what I
happens
was going
to
to say.
this day.
Do you still have that big old book of like 100 or
I have it in my closet.
you do still
not-
have it?
it's
though.
not
I
in
still
the
have
car.
Mine. Would you like some more free music? 'Cause we've got CDs to give.
So you
bro.
know what you don't need service for? A CD.
You don't
So
need
I can
service
be in
for
a-
anything.
You know what? I'm not asking you. It's my turn
Once
to
it's
talk.
downloaded on your phone, you have it, buddy. It's
it.
yours.
Yeah, but if the service ain't
or
good, you can,
No.
It's
No
downloaded.
service, bro.
You own it.
You with the money you spent buying a CD, you buy the album through Apple Music.
And you download it to your phone. Don't need service.
None.
It's part of your phone.
It's there, always and forever.
I am so behind in times.
Exhibit A.
Eddie, what car did you drive today? Do you keep your CD case in your truck?
No, I use Pandora now.
Oh, okay. I wanted to go through your CD case and see what we got in there.
I'm a Pandora guy too. A lot of guys are Spotify guys. I'm a
like-
Pandora.
I
them both.
have
I
them
know
both because of you now.
Pandora.
But
Pandora.
I switch back between Pandora and Spotify. I think I'm more comfortable with Pandora.
Me too.
Is it easier to use?
Yes, literally, yes. That's why. That's
Pandora's
why.
kind of a set it and forget it type of app, you know.
Bingo.
Whatever it plays, it's good for me.
I really,
I was going for the
I can't.
crickets.
I'm
on
just
that
trying to
one.
defend myself, and I got nothing.
There's
got nothing.
There's no defense for this. It's 2023.
There's still a CD loaded in the head unit of my truck.
What's in there right now?
I think it's either Snoop Dogg's Greatest Hits or the Blue Carpet Treatment.
Both solid.
Both solid.
Very
Both
solid.
solid.
Very solid.
And then the Cadillac
Watch
is
out for your mic. It's gonna attack you.
Cadillac is one of a 2-disc CD set of Coolio's Greatest Hits.
Oh,
Rest in peace, Coolio. He gone this year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's on his own fantastic voyage right now.
Up there looking down.
Come along and ride.
He's hanging out with DMX.
What? So Harold, what you got the turtle body now? I know you always love those Grand Marquis, man. Tell these boys the story about your Grand Marquis in Mexico. They ain't heard it.
All right, so I had an 85 Grand Marquis, and I was trying to build it. And I got really close to building it and never got to the finish line. And basically, the thing got parked down in Mexico at my mother-in-law's house. And while it was down there, the Zetas, 3 different occasions, saw it and stole it and tried to drive off with it. And they wrecked it a little bit. And, it would overheat. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Stay tuned for a lead gang member next episode. We'll interview him as well.
So,
Why would you steal this man's car?
So anyways, 3 different times it would overheat, a mile or 2 away from where it was. The damn thing would just get dumped in a field, and someone from the town would see it and call up my brother-in-law or my mother-in-law and say, "Hey, we found your car," and they would
shit's
go
in a
get
ditch.
it. They'd bring it back, and they'd fix it up a little bit. And so anyways, after 3 times, they just they realized, nah, don't steal that car. It's no good.
Because everybody stole it. Everybody gave up after a mile and walked home.
Exactly. So it's still there. It's my mother-in-law still has it, but
When you get that thing over here, man.
well, I'm also scared to bring it over because I don't know exactly how long they had it, or if if
I'm
we're.
wondering what's in it. How much
That's what I'm
contraband?
saying. If we bring that thing across state lines,
Across the country.
country lines,
Yeah.
what if they're like, "Hey, wait a minute, the drug dogs stole something in the door."
They're going nuts.
Yeah, we got a hit on the doors. Let's see what's in here.
Yeah.
So
And then you with that mullet, you're as good as arrested.
Oh yeah, dude! As soon as they see this, they're
a
like, "Hold
glorious
on, bro,
moment.
pull over." Yeah, we got to search this guy. the police be like, yeah, that's him. So anyways, I have an 85 Grand Marquis. I love those damn cars and always wanted one, but
It is cool, man. It'd be a cool one to build.
Yeah, mine is too far away. That's the cost to get it here is just too much. If I'm smart, I would just buy one here. And
You should pay the Zetas to bring it up for you.
All right. If I was friends with
They'd
them.
be like, man, that thing overheats. You couldn't pay us enough. Well, while we're on the topic, you weren't here last week. So that's one of your classic builds that you love, you miss. What is your dream? What's your, I believe you call it lottery car.
The lottery car. We all have a lottery car. That's when you win the lottery. What are you going to go buy? 1967 Impala.
Nice.
67.
Nice
Not the
fastback.
Ford.
Not your common pick, man.
Drop or hard?
What about that?
I'm not your common lowrider.
You want drop or hard top?
Oh, hard top. Definitely.
No rags.
No, I'm going to go hard top with that. But the 67, I just like the lines. They're smoother.
That's true. I agree. That car I think looks better with the fastback. That car I think looks
Absolutely. That's what I dig about it. And what really got me was the taillights. I'm a sucker for horizontal taillights. One of the things I like about the 85 Grand Marquis.
Yeah.
See them in taillights, they're horizontal. Cadillac likes to run those vertical ones, and I'm just not a fan.
Not a fan. See, I like the vertical. I mean, they don't bother me.
Yeah, I'm good with both. Like I like the Roadmaster.
The Roadmaster's got the vertical lights, yeah. I know.
Horizontal.
The
Those are
Caprice's
horizontal.
Down syndrome little cousin.
The down joke. I knew it was coming.
So you got the horizontals on those, and you got the
Fucking
vertical
awful
with
Roadmaster.
the Cadillac.
Yeah. And
But,
my town car's got both. Got
Yeah.
one big long light and then two little verticals on it.
There's a little spritz of everything, a little mixture there.
Yeah.
But I agree with you. I agree with Will too. The hard top, I think, of a 67. It's just, I mean, that thing just teardrops out in the glass, and it just follows all the way down
Curves
to
are
the
sexy.
booty of it. Yeah.
That's how that's
They
the
are.
only way you
That's
can
a-
say it.
it's a
Those
solid
curves
choice,
are
bro.
sexy.
You lay it
Solid
down,
choice.
and that thing looks like it's melted to the ground. Actually, it actually looks like it melted.
I also like the 68 because they put the taillights in the bumper, and that's a really good look too.
Okay.
Until you're cruising with the ass end down and the front is up. Ain't nobody seen your taillights. And all of a sudden, some jackass in an F-250 is going to be parking on top of you.
Comes up, ramps that
yeah,
thing because it's like a
exactly.
teardrop. Yeah.
Speaking of F-250s, Debbie's truck's big and lifted, and your truck's pretty up there. Man, you followed me home the other day. I couldn't see shit.
I hate him in front of me or coming at me.
Oh my god, I was
I
blind.
flash him, and he's like, "Bro, you stop flashing me. My high beams are off."
But I was blind by the time I got home.
If I put up my high beams, I legit take X-rays of people. Like it's fucking bad, bro. Those shits are so bright.
I'm in my driver's seat trying to have my elbow blocking a mirror, looking like this, trying to get out of the light.
He
from
hits
the
you with
mirror.
the high beams,
Oh
and you've
my
got
God.
cancer
Squinting.
instantly.
You can't get
Oh,
away
I
from
couldn't
it.
see nothing.
I pull up to stoplights all the time, and you'll see people fucking blocking their mirrors, shit, trying to move.
I had the strategic elbow right here, buddy. It was terrible.
I got the. I think the worst part's the aftermarket. There's the LEDs that I got.
Even the truck before.
Yeah, it was the
was
aftermarket
just like,
LED.
God, it's just obnoxious. It's like on low beams. I'm like, God, I'm starting to question if I should even be friends with you. It's horrible.
I got to see what's
Does
coming.
it happen to you in your truck when he's behind you in his truck?
Yep.
Really?
Because what's funny?
'Cause I know
Debbie's-
that's a lowrider
I don't
problem.
care if I'm
I know that's something
No,
that lowriders
this
deal
is
with.
if it's a lowrider, I'll probably go right over your ass.
Right.
Real talk.
Yeah, but even
Debbie's
like
truck-
regular height cars.
Debbie's truck is so tall, and she's got the LEDs in the factory. Hers is the platinum, and hers aren't anywhere near as blinding as what you got.
No, mine are like twice as bright as
Oh
yours.
my god, it is
I
crazy.
don't have any problem seeing what's coming though.
And every time you get a new tow pig, it just gets taller and taller, and I'm just hating the lights more and more.
Well, this one only it's got 4. It's got
So when you're blinding everybody on the road, what music do you like to listen to when you're blinding everybody?
blinded
by the light.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Wrapped up like a douche.
Sitting there crying with the beams just burning you, singing "One Is the Loneliest Number."
It's funny as shit because people like flash me their high beams.
Oh, and then you really give it to
the
them?
truck's so tall,
it.
like even when they flash me, I'm like, that's cute. That doesn't affect me at all.
Yeah,
Like your high beam's hitting my
it just
bumper.
looks like somebody's
There's
just
nothing.
waving frantically.
Yeah, what are you cruising to, Trent?
Music wise,
Yeah,
it 100% depends on my mood, and 2, what type of show we're going to. Like,
true.
if I'm in the Impala, the 64 Impala, it's one of two things: 90s gangster rap, which I'm a huge fan of.
Solid choice.
I think I know where he's going on the next one.
50s and 60s, like doo-wop.
There it is.
That's it.
Solid
Those
choice.
are the only
Solid choice.
two genres of music that I will listen to in that car. It's pretty much the same in the Buick, actually.
Yeah.
So,
See, I tried to be that way, car specific, what I'm going to listen to, but I get in the moods for different kinds of music. It doesn't matter, man. Like I'll go from my '90s R&B to '90s hip hop to some doo wop to some country music. Like I don't even.
I'm down with some
I don't
country. I ain't gonna lie.
discriminate, man.
I've been hitting switches, jamming to some John Denver.
Buddy,
Move
like,
forward,
I've
bro.
hit-
I
hit-
ain't even gonna
buddy,
lie.
I've hit some- I've hit some switches to Chris Stapleton before.
Oh,
No,
you
no,
bend into
what-
3 to you fill up my senses
bend
like
threes.
light in the forest.
Nah, I don't do none
Okay.
of that, man.
What John Denver song are you listening to while you're hitting switches in your bubble?
The last time I did it was "Sunshine on My Shoulder Makes Me Happy."
I couldn't do it, bro. I couldn't do it, bro. I couldn't do it.
It like Will said, man. It really just
It
depends
does,
on the
man.
mood,
It
dude.
does. I'll get into a kick of something and I'll just cruise to it. You know, some Cypress Hill or some Lil Rob or
Yeah.
some
You
Delinquent
always
Habits.
can't go wrong with that.
My windows are up, so like if there's somebody that I would care about what they thought about me, the windows are up. They don't know what I'm jamming to.
It doesn't even matter.
They might
Like,
see
and
me
that's
and be like, "Oh yeah."
and that's the cool thing about like Pandora. I got all these stations for all these different types of music. I'll put it on shuffle and I'll. 1 minute, I'm telling you,
I live
1
on
minute,
shuffle.
1 minute will be Cypress Hill or Delinquent Habits, and the next thing you know, Chris Stapleton's on or Blake Shelton's on. I'm like,
I found a new station today on Spotify.
Yeah.
For whatever reason, I was scrolling through Facebook, and House Party popped up. Kid and Play.
okay,
Okay.
Right?
okay.
I was like, oh fuck, I ain't listening. I love Kid and
we
Play.
go.
So I went to Spotify and typed in Kid and Play Radio. Bro,
That's the first thing that came to mind. Is Kid and Play.
that station on Spotify is the jam.
Is that popping?
Really?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay, I'm
What is it
adding
called?
it tomorrow.
Kid and Play Radio.
Kid and Play Radio.
Hit him play
I
radio.
bet
got-
you
you got-
Pandora's got a Kid and Play Radio.
Got
Oh,
Kid
yeah.
and Play, Sir Mix-a-Lot. They even threw in some Domino
Oh.
from the 90s.
Yep.
What else was on there?
I dig that. That's going.
That's a
I'm
Rob Bass. A ton
That's
of
a
Rob
good-
adding
Bass.
that channel tomorrow.
That's a good blend right
Oh,
there.
dude,
Yeah.
it was solid. Like I put it on, I was like, solid choice.
Like all 90s car show blend right there.
was solid.
Perfect.
Yeah, no, that's a solid choice, man. Solid. We know what Dean's listening to. Whatever CD he's got.
Listen,
whatever he's got time
listen.
to
I
change
knew
the
it. I'm
CD.
like, here it comes. Here it comes.
Justin, what are you cruising to, buddy?
Anything but country, really.
Yeah, you're not a country guy.
No, I can't do.
Not even the new stuff.
Oh,
That's not even country.
Thank you.
Well,
Thank you.
Good point.
But
Solid.
Thank you.
Got to
call
be,
that
you know,
poppery.
you got Nelly on them tracks with some of them guys. You know,
solid.
Now,
They're
the
catchy.
closest thing to
Catchy.
country is that like Jelly Roll and
Yeah, it's not.
Hercules,
It's
but that's not
like
country.
trendy stuff to me lately.
That's the
If
new
I'm gonna
country.
do country, it's old.
As lowriders have evolved, so has country music. I
true.
can't stand that whiny. My fucking dog ran away. My truck broke down. I can't
see,
stand
That's
that.
the old shit.
man.
That's the
No.
new shit. That's the new
some
shit for
Hank,
me.
man. There's a tear in my beer, man.
I'm good, bro.
Oh God, you give me some like Conway Twitty or like some
Willie.
I would step
Ronnie
out of
Millsap?
I would
Oh,
step out of
highway-
that vehicle while it's moving.
Highwaymen. Highwaymen.
Tuck and roll, baby.
Just don't. You know what? On your way out, don't touch my CDs. That's fine.
I'm taking the book with me.
I'll turn it back around.
Now you ain't listening to nothing.
I paid a lot of money for that shit. I'm coming back. For me, okay, so our music selection, Cruisin', is very similar. It's usually, most times, it's 90s, hip-hop, R&B, and or 50s and 60s doo-wop. I love that. But lately, I got to be honest, the last couple of months, I've been on a really, soul, kind of like James Brown radio. Man, you just, you got Marvin Gaye, James Brown. I'm trying to think of another one. Give me a second, I'll think of him. But
Some Etta James in there.
Etta James,
Time's
I
up.
love that.
Yeah. I feel you.
I'm gonna look it up here in a second. But no,
Are you sure you know how to work that? You
want
me
Will to look it up
Google
for
that
You know what? Go away.
I've been known to cruise
I'm
to,
gonna look this
to
up. You guys do your thing. I'm looking it up.
another jam I listen to is Bowling for Soup Radio. It's like that 90s, 2000, like Blink,
Blink 182
Sum
type
41,
stuff? Okay.
all that stuff.
Okay.
I don't know why. I love that shit.
Curtis Mayfield.
Like
Ooh.
alternative stuff.
Yeah.
I don't mind alternative. You know, I like alternative.
Yeah,
I listen
y'all
to
know that song.
Everclear and
Pusher Man. I'm your Pusher Man. Curtis Mayfield. I'll play that. Hold on. I'm gonna play it right
you can't play that right now.
So
We'll
lately,
get copyrights.
like you said, you found a new.
now. Well, it's not. I'm not taking his music.
So speaking of like
We're listening to
getting into something as of late, I don't know why, but lately I have found this new respect and love for Elvis Presley.
Solid. He's awesome.
First,
Solid. Like I've always liked Elvis.
first cassette right there.
Yeah, bro.
Cassette,
like, I
bitch.
don't know what
God
it is.
damn,
here
Dean.
lately. Pandora. What?
Bitch, you got 8 tracks too?
Oh my god.
That was my first anything music was a cassette of Elvis.
Listen, I'm gonna say something
on
that might
Beta?
upset y'all,
Betamax?
motherfuckers, but I do not really like Elvis.
Really?
Not really a fan. Don't hate him.
Give it time.
Don't
Give
hate
it time.
him. Just not.
Give it time.
Really?
I think Elvis is overrated.
Good music eventually gets. Like,
I want-
Do we really need him in
good
this
music will
podcast?
get you.
I need pre jump shoot Elvis though.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Like
I'm talking about that
pre-jumpsuit.
old stuff, like his gospel, and Kentucky Rain is a track that I just recently found. Mm-hmm. I can't get enough of that one. That's a great song.
I'll stick
Actually-
to the Purple Rain.
In my book of CDs.
That dude could jam, and he knocked down some dime pieces.
Yeah,
bro.
buddy. Like I
Sweet
said, hey,
Jesus,
I ain't knocking Prince. I'll stick to the Purple Rain.
that little 4-foot dude could lay it down.
Music in general lost a heavy hitter with Prince.
Yeah.
Lost a
Agreed.
real. I mean, you're talking about somebody who could play. I forgot how many instruments they fluently.
All of them.
All of them. There's
All of
pretty much
them.
anything he touched, he could play fluently. All his own lyrics, all his own everything. All his own everything.
A lot of people didn't know that like he was such an amazing guitar player, and bassist. I've seen plenty of videos of him on bass. That boy knew music theory. That was a true musician.
Not to sound, like corny or typical, but he was what embodied music, and he was innovative too. So the shit he was bringing to the table, nobody had a sound like him. Nobody still has a sound like him.
Well, that's not what they're pushing. The new music industry doesn't push talent.
No, I don't even want to get into new music and what it is now.
It's not
The
music.
only new music I can fuck
Fashion.
with, like hip hop wise, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of like that Post Malone dude. Some of his stuff's decent.
Some of his stuff is very
Yeah,
interesting.
catchy.
Post Malone.
Very
Big
catchy.
Tell you what I
fan.
can't do: hick hop.
What
It's called hick hop.
is that? Jelly roll type stuff?
It's country. It's country rap.
The lax.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is, but it's country rap. It's called hick hop.
Thumbs down
Well,
for me, man.
I'll play one. I'll play one for you in a little bit. See if you can
What is it?
get
Colt
on it.
McCoy was that the one? Or no, wait.
Colt Ford.
Colt Ford. That's the one I'm thinking of. Colt.
That's
Ford.
about as redneck of a name as you can get. A
know.
gun and a pick 'em up truck.
Colt, get my
Ford.
gun.
Hey.
That's it. Colt Ford. Hick
Yeah.
I just can't. I tried too. I gave it
Yeah.
many tries. I gave
Listen,
it, I always do that with music. If
I don't know.
like it,
I don't know
I'll
that
revisit it.
well enough to tell you, but I can tell you that if it comes on and it's catchy and it's got a good beat, I'll cruise it.
Y'all really need to listen to some Curtis Mayfield on some real shit.
I probably have.
Yep.
We-
I know you've. There's at least 2 or 3 songs that I'm thinking of off the top that you've heard. As soon as you hear them, they start to open up. You're like, oh, I've heard that shit. And that's just that classic. You want to talk about feeling like an OG, feeling like an old head in your low. Put on some
You
Curtis-
pull out your CD book.
pull
look
out
for
your
something to
CD
listen
book, slip in your Curtis Mayfield
Slip in your compact disc.
compact disc or 8-track. If you have a
Don't
record
hit
player in the back,
switch-
reach
don't hit
back.
the switches. 'cause
Pray it's
it'll
not
skip.
scratched
Yeah.
and that you don't hit a bump in your low
Don't hit the
rider.
switch or your CD will skip.
If you've got if you've got
Every
a
song
record,
yours is remixed.
if you've got a record player in the back, go ahead and throw that needle on.
Terrible. Terrible.
Y'all are just haters, man.
So, Dean,
I embody old school.
the
hell with it.
are you going to continue to buy CDs?
I don't think I'll have any more friends if I buy CDs from this point forward.
Now that you know,
Because if I know, they will eventually find out because they will snoop through my shit or they will read the lies on my
we'll
face.
just see the stat
And I'll
getting
probably lose-
bigger.
Yeah.
We'll know, man. There's
I'll be honest with
evidence.
you, at my center console in my Cadillac, I'm almost maxed out. I got like maybe 3 more slots. Yep.
Shame
But-
on you.
So what
You know
you're
what?
saying is you're buying 3 more CDs.
That's right. That's what I'm hearing.
I'm saying there's 3 vacant spots, so
It's up for grabs.
it's up for grabs. Is right.
Get like Mariah Carey's Christmas hit and give it to him.
I love Mariah Carey though, man. Not so much the Christmas hit. I love.
That bitch is crazy.
So was Michael Jackson, but some of his shit is dope. Period.
Most of his shit.
Thank you. Doesn't mean I love everything about him. Same with Mariah Carey. She, one flew over the cuckoo's nest, but I got, a lot of her music. I love that shit. It's good.
Can't do it.
Oh, you don't like any Mariah Carey, not one
You heard
song.
me play a
The
Michael
only
Jackson
thing
song
I like
on my
Mariah
last
Carey
band,
was when she
but
did that song with
everybody
Boys to
wants
Men.
Rock with you.
Look it clean.
Hell yeah.
Nothing? All right, well, go to hell.
Michael Jackson's good, though.
Can we see that again?
Come on now.
Some
you
of her
don't
songs,
appreciate Mariah Carey?
they're all right. They're all right. But
right.
the only time you actually hear her anymore is Christmas.
That's true.
And you hear it
No, people
every
dread her
fucking
at
where
Christmas.
that you go is that one Mariah
It's,
Carey
it's just
song.
one. It's just one.
All she wants for Christmas is to sing that song again.
Yep.
You know how much royalty she makes on that
Oh,
though?
it's got to be.
Stupid. It's in all,
That's-
all
I think that's
the
carried her
stores.
career all the way to the end.
Yeah. Everybody forgot she can hit that high C.
Yeah,
I don't think she can hit that shit anymore.
she can't.
Speaking of high
Can't.
C, that shit is delicious.
What? What the fuck kind of left turn is
He
that?
said she could hit that high C. That got me a little thirsty, man.
So we're going to start talking about
A little thirsty.
You know,
you
just
cruising.
you mentioned something about
hear what
food.
he
He's
said?
gonna be like, oh, food.
That was
That diet's
good,
kicking
in.
good segue, dude.
I'm on a caloric deficit, man. I'm hungry.
He's over here. He's drooling. His diabetes is kicking in.
He said
Big up-
high
big
C.
ups
Give
to
me a
Wolf.
Snapple.
Big ups to Wilford Brimley.
Yeah, mucho mango, baby.
Diabetes.
Diabetes.
Oh, man. All I got is water now.
Yeah.
So Justin, how was the show this weekend, bro? You were the only one who made it up there,
Eastbound.
That's
What is
true.
it? Eastbound Get Down.
Right.
All right.
other than being cold as a motherfucker.
Like
Yeah,
it was
this
last
cold.
year. I heard.
It was probably colder this year, but it was dry, so you could find sun and that warmed you up. And you stayed out of the wind, you're all right. But overall, it was good.
I'm surprised we got more than 6 words out of him this time.
What kind of cars were there?
Turtles.
I like
Justin, how's
turtles.
Eastbound Get Down? It's cold.
I like turtles.
I like
Rigid.
cars. It's a good car show.
He's just
Oh,
here
it's
so he don't
like
get
hot
fined.
rods, there's classics, there's lowriders, mini trucks, like what, or a little bit of everything.
Well, there was only one technical lowrider.
What do you mean by technical?
Wire wheels, juice, and no tent.
Does it check
Wait,
off
wait,
all
wait.
Will's boxes?
Survey
One
says?
that checked off Will's little
Wait,
box.
was
Survey
Did
says?
it have 4 doors?
I don't mind 4 doors, baby. I
No,
got
it
a
was a
4 door.
two-door.
Was
Two-door?
it on 13s or 14s?
I didn't get that close.
All right, hit the applause. That's close enough.
I don't know which button it is.
The yellow one, I think.
Run it. Yeah. A legitimate lowrider, ladies and gentlemen.
There was a mini truck on juice, convertible. But that
Still a
was it.
mini truck. Still a mini truck.
mini
Just
truck,
because it's
yeah.
on the sauce.
What kind of rims did it have?
Billets.
Man, it's a mini truck.
Why?
That's a mini
It's
truck.
a mini truck.
There was a convertible Cadillac on wires. Static drop, though.
Static. What year?
Like
70,
Oh,
early
70s?
70s.
Okay,
Big-
okay.
big body?
So big
Yeah.
body box looking.
Slab
That's
status.
acceptable.
With the fins.
Slab status.
Cool.
Awesome.
All
How
always
many
big
cars
trucks.
were there, like roughly? How big of a show was it?
Well, I don't
Was
know.
it, how about this? Your unit of measurement here. Was it the same or larger than last year's Slam Fest?
Or
it was smaller than Slam Fest.
Smaller than Slam Fest.
was it bigger than last year's
Yes.
Eastbound?
Yeah.
Was it like doing it in the dark size?
Yeah, it's pretty close.
Right on.
I really hope they bring that back. Where'd they do that? At the
Quaker
Quaker
Steak,
Steak Lube?
yeah.
Yeah.
Quaker Steak and Lube.
Man, I was really bummed when that got canceled because of the whole COVID situation there.
Yeah, I was bummed when they took my mac and cheese hamburger off the menu.
And we still going on to the Fish House. It's just
That's a good mac and cheese burger.
solid mac and cheeseburger.
Always goes back
I got the
to
peanut
food.
butter burger.
Peanut, what?
The peanut butter jalapeno burger.
Peanut butter jalapeno. You want to bust my balls
Have you
about
tried?
CDs,
Have you
and
tried
you're
it
talking
yet?
about a peanut butter burger.
Have you tried it yet?
No, I have not.
All right then. Shh. It's good.
Oh man, episode 5 is off the rails. Anyway, I guess we'll catch y'all on the next one. Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
So you.